Track Talk Racing journeyed to Anglesey for rounds 4 and 5 of the Fun Cup, with the driver pairing of Neil Primrose and Tim Hartland leading the championship in the team's direct accident management sponsored car. Another Track Talk run car, Anglesey.mov Motorsport, had also made a good start to the championship. Nick Jarvis and Matt Round fourth in the standings. Joining the team as a guest driver this weekend was the Fun Cup's commentator and TV presenter Chris Hartley. He would be partnering novice racer Henry Dawes in the 106 car. Having had a difficult start to the year, David Webb and Andrew Gibbs arrived in Wales in confident move, off the back of their best result to date, 5th place at Snetterton. Scuderia X-Cat had suffered problems in the first 3 races, so Rob Thomas, Simon Bonham and Martin Harris were determined to get a result here. All of the above were contesting the turbo diesel class, while Richard Andrew and Nick Sutton were here to race for petrol class honours in the Sussex racing car. So that meant a total of 6 teams would be running under the Track Talk umbrella. A busy weekend lay ahead. The first of 2 4-hour races got underway in blustery conditions, and there was a stormy start to the race for the 98 car of Scuderia X-Cat and the 41 car of Sussex Racing, as they suffered bodywork damage. Despite this, Sussex led their class. Chris Hartley started for Track Talk in the grey and black 106 car and quickly got stuck in, passing the blue Race Logic car, which ran 3rd in the championship. And the yellow Track Talk RY car made a great start, up to 5th from 13th on the grid. After moving up to 3rd, Tim Hartland spun the Track Talk direct accident management car. He recovered, but there was no comeback for Sussex Racing, out with engine problems at 1/3 distance. And there was more frustration. After climbing into the top 10, Henry Dawes and Chris Hartley dropped back when a fuel pump relay failed. Track Talk RY also dropped out of the top 10, but Anglesey.mov Motorsport had a solid day, finishing 9th. And finally, Scuderia X-Cat's efforts were rewarded. Despite that early damage, they charged through to finish 7th. Having got back into contention for a podium, Hartland and Primrose then struggled with an engine that lost power, and they eventually dropped to 6th. The only consolation was that Race Logic won the race, passing Track Talk's main title rivals Honeywell with a lap to go. Race 2 was blessed with sunshine and blue skies, and after cutting down Track Talk's lead in the championship, Honeywell started at the front and took an early lead, while Tim Hartland and Neil Primrose were drawn near the back of the grid. And there was drama on lap 1 as Jolly Roger Racing spun, the onboard camera car of JPR spun in avoidance, and the Track Talk direct accident management car had to take it to the grass. But it wasn't long before Tim Hartland started to carve his way back through the field. Meanwhile, the 106 Track Talk car made a brilliant start to the race as Henry Dawes climbed from 7th to 3rd in his first stint, a great effort in only his 4th ever race. 3 hours later and they were still running as high as 4th, though Chris Hartley was being caught by the green and black Evolution racing car. Hartley did his best to hold on to the place, but Evolution managed to squeeze through as they both lapped a back marker. Still, all 4 of Track Talk's diesel-powered cars would finish in the top 10. Best of all, Hartland and Primrose were back on the podium as they finished 2nd. There's a bit more excitement to come for Clive Ray Young and the team though, as Chris Hartley almost went into a spin with just a few laps to go. The commentator did take to the grass, but he did recover without losing a place, and he and Dawes would go on to finish 5th. So a good day all round for Track Talk, but it was Team Honeywell who went on to take their 3rd win of the season. Jeff Fawcett and Neil Plymouth now putting themselves into the championship lead for the first time, ahead of Track Talk Direct Accident Management and JPR Race Logic, just 5 points covering the top 3 in the standings. Next stop, Spa for the 25-hour race, and then Brands Hatch for the next round of the UK Championship.